What's up, guys?
Are you ready for this?
Yes, sir. Woo!
Oh, wait.
No, leave it.
Leave it.
Asian style.
Okay.
We gotta make sure we preserve that.
What do you think?
What do you think?
Well, I think it turned out fantastic. But you know, I'm super biased, so I can't really say.
Well, could you kind of walk me through your inspiration of this design?
For sure. For me, like a sports car, it has to look low and it has to look wide. So that's everything that we did here, was to make everything look as low as possible and as wide as possible. And also another thing is, like, I don't want to make it too much loud in your face, but I think it's really important for the car to look OEM plus. Can you really tell the difference if this is an aftermarket or is a Supra?
No, that's what I really love about your designs, is that if I were to just walk by this car, I would have to do a double take and go, did it come out of factory out of this way? Is it a special option? Right, package. And that's what I really love about it, is that, you know, perhaps if I were 20, you want something ostentatious and really loud, right? But at my age now, I think to me, like, less is more, subtlety is more, you know, and also respecting the original design from the factory. I mean, this is just the strike of like the perfect balance. You know? It's something that I would be very proud of driving every day. I feel like it's still function over form, or a wonderful balance of the both, you know? One isn't like preceding the other. Really, really beautiful. Could you walk me through the pieces that are Adro?
But thank you. You actually made me more biased now.
You should be, because I'm biased now too. Right?
First of all, we have our facelift bumper from Adro, and of course our V2 lip with Canards. Also this hood, full pre-preg carbon hood. What we really try to emphasize here is to lower all the masses to go down, to push it down to make it as wide as possible.
Without cutting the car.
Without cutting the car.
Yeah, that's another aspect I really love about this, is that we don't have to cut the car.
Correct.
If you want to, you know, go backwards and, you know, make the car back to stock, you can, because, you know, these are investments.
Exactly.
And for you to cut it up, you know, you're stuck with that. This is the version 2 lip.
Yes, this is the version 2 lip. Version 1 was a little bit more subtle, but this one we wanted to go a little bit more aggressive, to actually have these front fins that come from the center. Also, it's not just from the center, but from the side view. It gives that silhouette where you see that aggressiveness from the side. So the silhouette actually goes in and then it goes out. So there's a lot of drama and a lot of shape to it. So this is kind of like in that balance of aggressive and subtle.
Yeah, I can't really remember what the original front looked like. I remember there probably was like that hump you were saying.
Yes, there was this huge hump in the center. We got rid of it. The side outtake was about here. We stretched it so much further to make it look wider. We did everything to make it look low and wide.
This little extra
Canards, yes, exactly.
Just gives it like the car has earrings on.
Yes, yes.
But it's also functional.
It's very functional.
Yeah.
It's all the front downforce that you need in the front of the car.
We got the hood that's painted.
Yes.
This is carbon fiber.
Oh, correct. I mean, I can show you. For all of this is carbon fiber with Kevlar in the center. Everything, this whole hood is about half as light as the OEM hood. Very rigid, and also it's very light.
Okay, so hood, front bumper, front lip, that's 3, and then the Canards.
And then the Canards.
And there is more.
Yes. To explain to you about the side, this is our V2 side skirts, where you see this is painted, but it's actually carbon fiber. This is all functional, where this radius actually sucks out the air from the rear of the front tire. So it gives way more or less drag.
This is a separate piece right here.
Correct.
And then we have the side skirts here.
Yes. And then the carbon door garnish.
The door garnish. What is the function of that?
Yeah, to be honest, this one doesn't really have function. The original is made out of plastic. We wanted to give this carbon accent to the door. Even the original garnish doesn't have any functions. It's actually really for the looks.
I see. Well, it definitely looks good.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, we're going to the rear. I think one of my favorite parts of this kit is the rear spoiler.
Correct.
Because it's not huge, which again, if I were 20, I would probably have something like that. But this is really an homage to the factory spoiler, but a little better.
When the car is round and the car is full, you don't want to do like a really sharp spoiler or anything. You want it to match the car as much as possible. The whole purpose of the spoiler to actually follow all the lines of the OEM trunk. And also we gave this dual element wing where the air flows and then it attaches to the rear of the spoiler, giving it an extra downforce without destroying the efficiency. If this is blocked, all the air you you'll see a lot of drag here. But with this, the air actually follows on the bottom of the wing and then attaches to the top.
So what is your background where you understand this type of, I guess, science behind your design?
So my background was I was an exterior designer in Mercedes and Rivian for 11 years. But after I joined Adro, Scott's our chief aerodynamicist from Williams F1.
Oh,
and
wow.
he taught me all of this. So I learned it in 5 years.
So really, it is this balance of form and function.
Exactly.
Right? It's a complete blend.
The theory is really simple. It's all by nature. If the function is right, it looks good too. Like for example, there's a pigeon and there's an eagle, and an eagle looks aggressive more than the pigeon. They are actually more aggressive. So I think all the form follows function, and when that meets, it's like the best part of the design, which form follows function.
Yeah, nature kind of takes care of it for you.
Exactly.
Wow.
Just like the lion and a cat.
I mean, you can apply that rule to everything in life.
Everything, exactly.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I'm going to borrow that.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's next?
So this is our latest V2 diffuser. You'll be the first one to have this diffuser on a Supra. We haven't released it yet, but this is one of my favorite pieces of this car because all of these lines actually follow the curvature of the rear bumper. So it's not out of place. At the same time, it's pretty aggressive, but all the volumes and the lines are there, which doesn't look foreign to the car at all.
And also the sensors still
Yes,
work, right?
we have all the sensors, we have the brackets that come with the diffuser to actually make it work.
And you also still kept the original design.
Exactly.
This is the reverse light, right?
Exactly.
What do you call this?
A stoplight, F1 type of stoplight. We had to keep that, so everything, you don't have to cut a thing, you can just replace the OEM diffuser.
Oh, you even have a carbon fiber license plate cover. Nice.
Yes.
Well, sure is beautiful. And with these German BBS wheels, everything is like really balanced.
It's beautiful. The whole car. I think this is my favorite Supra.
Well, that's great to hear.
Yeah.
I mean, coming from you, that means a lot. Well, it's definitely my favorite Supra. Wow, she is beautiful. I've named her Stella, by the way, a tribute to this young lady that I met, Düsseldorf, Germany, where this car was inspired. I never thought I would modify, the Supra because out of factory, it's a wonderful car.
Oh yeah,
the 6-speed manual transmission. I felt like, why would you mess with, perfection? But then when I met your associate Corey in Germany and the BBS guys, I was like, oh, maybe perhaps the car gods are saying something. And she represents reliability, humility. She is, function and form balanced together. She, in her heart, she's amazing. On the outside, she's beautiful. And I was like, it'd be a great tribute to call this build Stella.
Oh, that's a cool story.
Right? Yeah. Well, thank you.
Oh yeah, thank you
so much. Don't give me a hug. Come on. All right. Well, I can't wait to take Stella for a drive.
Are you gonna take that off now?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, we're gonna leave this. We leave it as long as it stays on. So beautiful.
Yeah, so hope you enjoyed the ride.
Yeah, I can stare at her all day.
And of course, this build couldn't have been done with our amazing partners. We want to thank BBS for their LM2 Unlimited and all the accessories that came with it. Also Yokohama Tires with their Advance series. Of course, KW Suspension with their V3 dampers. And Magnaflow exhaust with their one-off system, which could be released very soon. And obviously King's Auto Body Shop, who's put everything together. But last but not least, the full Adro kit on the car. And I hope you enjoy.